Hello everyone, I'm Manal from DualDev. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to plan project timelines and dependencies visually in Monday.com. One of the biggest challenges teams face is understanding what needs to happen first, what comes next, and what tasks depend on others. So today, I'll walk you through how to build a timeline and assign dependencies step by step. This board tracks a few key pieces of information: the project name, the phase of the project, the task name, start and end dates, the project timeline, and the dependency column. Together, these help us visually plan the sequence of work across a project. Now, let's add a new task so you can see how this works. Next, we'll define the phase of the project. For example, we'll choose planning. In the phase column, click the drop-down and select planning. Then we enter the task name. Same procedure, click on the task name drop-down column. And for this example, I'm going to select Discovery Workshop. Click Start Date. Next, we define when this work starts. Let's say the kickoff meeting happens on June 3rd. Use these arrow buttons to go all the way to June and then select the 3rd. We can also do the same to select the end date as June 4th. We're going to select the end date column, use the arrows to go to June, and then select June 4th. Between June 3rd and June 4th, the timeline is going to be 1 day, but instead of assigning that specifically in the duration column, we are going to use the project timeline. Select the project timeline, use the arrows to go to June, and this project is from June 3rd to June 4th. Once the project timeline has been filled out, the days of the duration will automatically fill out. This visually represents the work period. This helps team instantly understand how tasks are scheduled across time. Next, we assign someone responsible for the task. Ownership is extremely important because it ensures that there is clear accountability for the work. Without clear ownership, tasks can easily fall behind schedule. In order to assign a person responsible for this task, click on the task owner and select the person. Now let's add another task that comes after this one. So it's going to be Website Redesign Project 2. The phase will be Execution, and the task name will be Go Live. Now let's assign the timelines. So start date will be June 5th. Again, use the arrows to go to June, select the 5th, and then the end date will be June 12th. Once the start and end dates have been selected, use the project timeline to select the start and end dates again. So June 5th all the way to June 12th. Now we have two tasks in our project timeline. Now this is where dependencies come in. The design work frames task should not start until the kickoff meeting is completed. So we go to dependency column. In simple words, the website redesign project 2 will not start until the website redesign project is completed. So we're going to click on the dependency column and select website redesign. Now Monday.com understands that this task is dependent on the kickoff task. If the kickoff gets delayed, the dependency task is shifted accordingly. To show an example, right now, the website redesign project will be from June 3rd to June 4th. But if we don't want that to happen, and let's say that except for June 4th, it took until June 9th. Once you select June 9th, the project timeline for website redesign project 2 will automatically update. It is a waterfall effect. We can also see the entire project timeline visually. You can click on the view at the very top which says Project Gantt Chart. Here, you'll see the tasks displayed across the timeline, and the dependency connection shows the relationship between tasks. This view helps project managers immediately understand the order of work, overlapping tasks, and potential delays. Planning timelines visually like this helps teams avoid common project issues like starting work too early, missing dependencies, or misunderstanding deadlines. Instead, everyone can clearly see how the project flows from start to finish. And that's how you plan project timelines and dependencies in Monday.com. At DualDev, we build systems like this to help teams stay organized and deliver projects more efficiently. If you like help building workflows like this for your team, schedule a discovery call with us or start your free Monday.com trial using the link below.